Hello and welcome to Module 2, Adding Content and Managing Your Site. This is Part 3. This is Module 2 in a 5-module course entitled Becoming an eTeacher. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can see the entire course with all the supporting documents for free at the following website. The avatars on this site were made using www.spstudio.de. To begin, we're going to look at adding a calendar. If you've been watching carefully, you'll have noticed across the top of the menu bar Google Mail, Calendar, Documents, Reader, Web and more. We're going to click on Calendar. And now we see a page, Welcome to Google Calendar, Get Started. And we're going to set up our Google Calendar for Fifi. Leave in Ireland, Greenwich Mean Time, and here we go. Now we want more than one calendar. We want a calendar for each class. So we're going to click on Settings, Calendars, Create a new calendar. Calendar name. Calendar name is going to be Arts class. And we want to make this calendar public. And that's it. Okay. Let's go back to Fifi. To add our calendar to our art page, we must first go to Edit page. And now we're looking for somewhere to put our calendar. We can't put it in this box, or this box is not wide enough. What we really need is one single box like this. So what we're going to do is go into Layout and change from 2-column simple to 2-column with a top and bottom header. Now we can see there's a long, very wide, narrow box along the bottom. I'm going to click here, click Insert, click Calendar, pick Art class, select, and save. And there is our calendar. At the moment it's empty. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in some a date on the master calendar back here. Now you'll see here my calendars, and you automatically have one. This is Fifi's calendar, her first calendar. And if a calendar is active, it's full color. If I click on it, it goes white. That means it's not active. Now there's no calendar active. This is kind of tricky, but please remember to make sure you have the active calendar. We want to enter something for the art class calendar only. So we click on this and we can see it's lit up. So at the moment it's the 21st of November, and we're going to say there's a test on Monday. So Monday test. Edit details. Okay, doesn't repeat itself. Not all day. We'll have the test start at 9 AM. And it'll be an hour long and does not repeat itself. In room 2. Okay. We're not going to have anything else. That's okay. And there we go. There's the test. Go back to Fifi. I'm refreshing the page. And now if I go down, I can see Monday 9 AM test. And I can click on this and I can get my details. 9 AM, 10 AM, room 2, a test on last week's material. You can have as many calendars as you like. I'm going to go back into Google Calendars, and you'll see I have added a history calendar. That's the class for our class. I'm going to turn our class off. History is on because it's a dark color. And you can see I've already added a class trip to Newgrange note. Go back into Fifi's website, click on History class, and here is the calendar I have already inserted. And you'll see here the note for a class trip to Newgrange. Now you can have a calendar for each of your classes, and you can also have a main calendar on your home page just for general academic dates. Now we're going to have a look at Google Documents. We're going to move from Calendar, click on Documents, and a new page opens. Basically, Google Documents is a light version of Microsoft Office or Sun's OpenOffice. You can click on Create New Document, a presentation, or a spreadsheet, and for most people it's going to do everything you want it to do. The biggest difference between this and Microsoft or Sun is all the files are stored on Google systems, so the files aren't actually on your computer. Now what this means is that once you have a Google account, it doesn't matter where you are. You can simply go to any computer, log on, and work in your documents from wherever you are. Instead of creating a new document, I'm going to click on Upload, and I'm going to select a file to upload. Now the file I'm picking is Fifi Demo Presentation, which is some of the slides I've used from an earlier part of this module. I click Open and Start Upload. And the file has been uploaded successfully. Back to Google Documents. Now we can see we have a file here. At the moment we have no folders, but I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call my folder Presentations. There we go. Back into All Items, click on File, and apply changes. Now this file is in the Presentations folder. Okay, so here is our presentation. And here is the first slide, second slide, third slide. And if you've watched the earlier modules in this course, you'll recognize some of these slides. I can edit. I can do pretty much anything I want to do with these. It's now a working document. And click Save and Close, which is also here. Also, if I want to, I can share these documents. I can go in, click on a File, and I can invite people to work on these documents with me, so I can now make them a collaborative document. I now want to go back into Fifi's site. I'm going to go to, let's say, the maths class, and I'm going to insert my presentation as a demonstration of how it's done. So I want to click on Edit. I want to click on Layout, because I want this extra kind of banner across the bottom. Layout, 2 column. And in the bottom here, I'm going to click Insert. I'm going to go down and find Document. Clicking Save. And there we go. There's my document embedded. Students can press play. They can go through each slide. They can open in a new window, so they can see, and controls are at the bottom. As easy as that. And that's the end of part 3 of module 2, adding content and managing your Google site. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can see the entire course, Becoming an eTeacher, with all the supporting documents for free at the website below. In part 4, we're going to have a look at managing your site and indeed sites and collaborating with others.